Good morning. I just had somebody leave a comment asking me how things are going, and I figured I would just make a quick update. It's been a while since I made an update. I'm a night shift nurse, and I'm pretty much on the opposite schedule of the rest of the world, and it's almost never light out when I'm awake unless I'm driving home from work. So anyhow, things have been going pretty well. I'm just going to do a recap. I started at over 320 pounds a couple years back. I lost 60 pounds through diet and exercise first, and then when I couldn't lose any more on my own, I added Wegovy, and then I lost about another 60-ish pounds altogether. So my highest was a little over 320, and then my lowest was like maybe almost 6 months ago now. I had gotten down to between 196 and 200. I definitely got into the 190s at one point. And then I've gone up and down a little bit. I've also kind of changed what I've done with Wegovy. So I used to pretty religiously take it every week. Now I kind of take it every couple weeks. I'm kind of in maintenance mode at this point. I would love, in my perfect world, to have lost another 20 or so pounds. But I always told myself that whatever I got down to where my body just wasn't gonna lose any more weight without me having to do something really extreme, that I was just going to accept that. And I had hoped that it was gonna be in the 220s, and it totally went by my biggest expectations, went beyond my biggest expectations when I got below that. And then as I got closer and closer to 200, I was like, oh my God, I might actually get to the 100s. This would be absolutely crazy to me. I am 5'8", so I'm a little bit tall, but still, I was not expecting to really get down that low. And about 6 months ago, I actually did. I will say though, I was also on a second medication, just short term, that happens to have a side effect of causing nausea. So between the Wegovy and that other medication, I was like, wow, I'm really not eating much at all these days. So that was definitely part of why I got down to that weight. Since then, there have been times where I have gained weight on vacations and whatnot. About a month ago, a little over a month ago, I went to Disney World. When I came home from that vacation, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I gained 10 pounds, and then I was already up 10 pounds from my lowest. So I ended up being 223 when I came back from that vacation. But as of 2 days ago, my weight was 203. So I really like to stay below 210, and I'm pretty content with that. But in my perfect world, perfect world, I would love to get down a little bit lower and get into the 190s again. And I am going to be done night shifts in 2 more shifts. So I kind of think maybe once I'm on the schedule that the rest of the world is on, I might be able to, do a little bit better. So that's what's been going on. I don't take the Wegovy every week religiously. I pretty much just take it once every couple of weeks. I'm currently on the 1.0 dose, but honestly, I don't even use the whole dose. I pulled the pen out early. I would really just like to go back down to 0.5. And the only reason I haven't is because I'm afraid if I change it, then I might have trouble filling my prescription. So basically, I get mine through Amazon, and my understanding is Amazon prioritizes people who have been on the medication for a while. But if you get a new medication request, or you put in a new medication request, they're not sending it out, from what I understand, or at least they weren't for a while. And I'm just not sure what would happen if I were to change my dose, and then whether they would consider it a new prescription or not. So I just don't want to mess with it. So I just pull the pen out early so that I don't get the full dose, and that's how I handle that.